Hey everyone, it's Nashin, and this is podcast number 5. Uh, I think it's podcast number 5. I always forget for some reason, and I think I messed up. I'm pretty sure I messed up in the last video because I named it podcast 3, but it was actually podcast 4, and I was just, I messed up, sorry. Anyway, so I'm back again, as you can see, much sooner than I thought I would be back, and this time the speed paint that's going on is of Ayman Sadiq, and he is one of the most inspiring people that I've ever known. I mean, he's pretty big on social media, and this guy, he's amazing, and he founded 10 Minute School, which is basically revolutionizing education system in Bangladesh. So yeah, I mean, just getting to draw him is pretty cool, I guess. And I hope I do it justice. This is not the complete speed paint of it because I kind of decided on something. I'm not sure if I'm gonna go along with it or not, but I think I'm gonna just, even if I don't finish a picture, I'm just gonna put in the process of each day, like however far I get through it, because maybe the finished part doesn't matter, or like the finished image doesn't matter when it comes to podcasts. Like maybe, like, I don't know what you guys would like to see, but I think, okay, there's a baby just violently crying for some reason. Aw. Anyway, so yeah, I don't know if you guys always want to see the finished piece or not, but I think since I'm making podcasts and I really like making these and kind of interacting with you people, and so I think I'll just like try to make them as much as I can, and just whatever I'm working on at the moment, I'll just put it like in a time lapse and just post it. I'm not sure if that's gonna work for too long or not, but let's try. Today I would like to talk about a couple of things, I guess. Starting off with let's talk about how sometimes we worship artists and we worship them to such a level that, I mean, I do, to such a level that they don't really seem human anymore. Like for me, Kim Jong-gi is someone who's like not human at all. I don't even consider him to be from this planet in the first place. But then there are a lot of people, a lot of artists that I used to just like not really recognize the fact that they're actually people too, and that they didn't just wake up one day and just became great artists. No, they really worked at it, and maybe, just maybe, they were just as bad as I am at the moment, I mean, or just as, like, they lacked in skill as much as I do right now. So sorry, I have a terrible cold. So the minute you realize that, the minute you figure that out, you kind of, I think what happened for me was that when I realized that, okay, artists are just that, people, and yeah, they have amazing work, but that doesn't make them superhuman or inhuman or something, and they're just people like me. And then I guess like your perspective kind of changes, and I don't know, it just I think maybe the magic lessens a little bit, but you still but it's still kind of like, okay, so maybe I can be where they are someday. So if you have this favorite artist of yours and you think you're never gonna reach their level no matter how hard you try, well, maybe just consider the fact that at some point in their lives they thought that about their favorite artists, right? So even Kim Jong-gi has masters he looks up to, and to everyone else in the world he's the master. So maybe that one artist that you admire and you think you can never reach their level, maybe you can, just if you stick to it long enough. Like, no guarantees, maybe you won't, but if you try really hard, maybe you will. and just considering artists as human beings, and like, yeah, admiring them for their craft, but then recognizing the fact that they're also human just kind of changes the whole, I don't know, just changed my whole perspective, you know? So I really wanted to share that. And the next thing I would like to talk about is the fear of making mistakes and not getting out of the box, or going out of the box. This is one of the major problems that I have, and that's fear of being bad, or fear of sucking. So I really don't want to just, make original art, because I just don't do it. I'm just so scared of being terrible. And I am terrible because everyone is terrible in the beginning, everyone sucks when they start out. So, but I know that. But I'm still I just don't want to do it. I just don't want to go through this bad, sucky period. Like, I talked to this professional artist a few days ago, and he actually did tell me that, yeah, like, you don't have to show your work to other people. It's not for the public. Just make art, get better, and while you make sucky pieces, just don't show it to anyone. But still, I was like, yeah, but like, I'm still gonna suck, and I'm still gonna see it myself, and I don't want to. And really, that's the worst attitude you can have, and I'm really trying to break out of it. And well, I recently, if you've been listening to my podcasts at all, you kind of know that I've recently been pretty depressed for a while. I mean, my last podcast was really depressing. Like, my God, I was listening to it a few days, maybe yesterday or something, and I was like, shit, I sound so depressed. And I guess I'm okay with other people knowing that I'm sad sometimes and my life doesn't go according to plan sometimes. Like, that's completely okay, that's normal. But okay, what was I even going with? What was I saying? Okay, so yeah, yeah. Yeah, sucky art, right? So I'm really scared of making sucky art, right? So I don't wanna just make mistakes, and I don't really want to get out of the box. But recently, after like getting so depressed over the university that I didn't get in, and just, but I was actually supposed to try and get better at original art after I finished my admission exams, but since I got so depressed, I couldn't do it because I was in a bad place. But I'm recovering now, and already, I don't know if you can tell or not, I already don't give a fuck anymore. So I think I'm gonna work on original art, and I'm not obviously gonna show it to anyone. Maybe someday when I'm really, really good and I can just finally look back at my art stuff and be like, oh yeah, look guys, I used to suck, here's an example, go try. Maybe I'll do that someday, hopefully. But for now, it's like, I'm not really gonna show anyone any of my bad drawings, of course. But I think I'm really looking forward to making a lot of bad drawings, actually. I think, well, it's like now or never, right? So I really hope I get to make original art and get good at it at some point. And maybe that's something you should consider too. If you've always drawn from reference and you always draw from life or something, that's amazing. That's great. Like, if that's what you want to do, and that's completely fine, and that's completely awesome, right? but but maybe try original art. Like, try giving original art a go. Try making characters, like, even getting inspired from life, and then just, adding your little touches to it, and really forming your own style and stuff like that. Maybe you'll enjoy that. And I think I will. I think I'll really enjoy it if I can really have my own style and, like, draw original stuff and characters, and maybe someday animate and whatnot. Maybe someday. But yeah, for that I really need to get a lot of bad drawings out first, and maybe I'll talk about this someday in the future about how you need to get a lot of bad drawings before you get to a good place. But yeah, so that's that. And oh yeah, I'm also thinking of selling my phone so that I can afford this workshop thingy that's going on, and let's see if I can do it or not, because I'm really low on cash. But you know, when you're low on cash and you really need something, it's crazy, but somehow you find a way to make it work. You kind of find out some way to make money if you really need it and you're passionate about something. It's like it's always happened to me. So yeah, I hope I can somehow get the money for it. Money for the workshop. The workshop is probably gonna be about charcoal drawings and stuff, and I think it will help me. I'm not sure if I should, like, if it's worth it or not. It's pretty expensive, but I think I'm gonna give it a go. And you know, like, even if it's not my money's worth, I'll probably meet people that, you know, and I'll make friends or something. And even if I don't make friends, I'll see other artists, and that'll be worth it, basically. I did miss my art class today because I'm terribly sick, if you can't tell from my voice yet. But yeah, that's it for today, and I'm not sure if anyone even listens to these podcasts, but I really enjoy making them, and it's really fun. And sometimes, like I said, a few people do knock me and tell me that, hey, I enjoyed your podcast, they really helped me, this and that, and that means a lot, you know? That means a lot to me. But anyway, take care. Bye bye.